little tighter. He's got away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aimed low and direct. Shot a goal! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! Oh, that is a gem! The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Newcastle go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Manchester have the league's best defensive record. And it's Aguero. Well positioned to make that interception. Shelvey. Plays it out to the flank. Now it's Carrasco. Away from immediate danger. And he's straight offside.
Oh, it would have been fabulous had the timing matched the pass. Pity.
Rashford being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Zinchenko. Newcastle still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Jonjo Shelvey. It's Carrasco. He's left his man. Carrasco. Looking to shoot. Yes! And they are cruising away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was square and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Newcastle making consecutive changes here.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Fires it in low. Aguero, Bernardo Silva, and the finish! And that's off target. Manchester are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Going through, goes for goal! Goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction. Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Silva. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's got away. The shot's on! He can pounce on that. Sticks it away! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Newcastle have decided now is the time to make their final change.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Well, no question now as to who is in control.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's a good spot and a good call.
Manchester making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Carrasco looking to get on the end of... And a shot! Caught offside that time.
Well, the defence was at their mercy, and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
Keeper goes long. Good ball. This is promising. He's had a go! He has done it! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Manchester have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Herrera Carrasco. That's a decent ball. Can he finish? It's a goal! And again, they pile on the misery.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part. Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
It's a loose ball. His left has a swing at it! Keeper always had the measure of that.
goes straight through to the keeper.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's got away. Aguero. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Share. And it's Carrasco. Aguero. And that will be the final act. Newcastle were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Newcastle showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.